laddering again. I'm using this rain team. Actually, I already got a game, unfortunately. But actually, the suspect test just started today, so there is no OU ladder, unfortunately. Which is really annoying, to be honest, because as you can see, our rank here, we had gotten to 33 and 4. I'm not sure if they're going to do any. I don't think that's going to drop at all. I don't think there's going to be any. I don't know the word I'm looking for. But now we have to start over on the OU suspect ladder. And here we had our first game against a very unstandard team, isn't it? Well, we're going to go ahead and lead with Swampert. As he leads with Steelix, this is nice, as we can get off a huge hit on this thing. Maybe even KO, I'm not entirely sure. We'll see here in a moment. Earthquake will be doing a lot. Okay, so it does 71%. Obviously, I didn't mean KO, but what I meant was that maybe we might take it down to its sturdy, unless this is sheer force. I don't know, Steelix has ridiculous amounts of defenses. He decides to switch out into Hawlucha, which I would not have recommended at all. He pops his Citrus Berry. Trying to think here. I think we have to stay in, unfortunately. He might try and substitute, and then Swords Dance. Well, we have Skarmory, so let's just go ahead and go into this and Whirlwind as he Drain Punches. It's not doing too much damage. I guess we could have stayed in and went for the Waterfall. That wouldn't have done a whole lot at all. This is a Spit F Skarmory, so that did do a little bit more than you would hope. But we're going to go ahead and Whirlwind this thing out. He has lost his Unburden ability, and so he will no longer have that for the remainder of the game. Goes into his Gardevoir. Honestly, I think I can live this hit, even if he goes for HP Fire here. Hyper Voice, yes we can. And we do have Iron Head, so we can go for that, but I want to continue to roost off, and so just to get us to the point where we can live 2 hits in a row, as long as he doesn't crit. Obviously, if he crits here, he will kill us. No Spit F drops, very nice. We're up to 80%. So we can live 2 per se. Let's go ahead and roost one more time, though. He's just trying out everything, isn't he? The Shadow Ball, obviously Hyper Voice is going to do the most because of Pixelate. Pixelate is a very good ability. Now I'm going to put up my rocks. This is a good time as ever. We're going to go ahead and roost so we can beat this thing 1v1. On the following move, I just want to stay out of crit range is the problem. On the following turn, we should be around 90%, 92%. And now I think we can go ahead and Iron Head. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and Iron Head here, as we will do a good chunk of damage to this Gardevoir. Honestly, Skarmory has a pretty good amount of attack for being such a defensive wall. As you can see here, 80 base attack. This is a completely different team, but and now he decides to switch out. As he goes into Superior, I get off the Iron, which is good damage. We're just going to Whirlwind right now because I don't want him setting up with this thing. He goes for the Leaf Storm, trying to get a boost. He probably does have HP Fire in this thing, but that's why we're going to go ahead and Whirlwind. Not going to mess with that thing at all. We're going to roost off this damage as he does reveal the HP something. Was HP Fighting most likely. And now we're going to go ahead and Iron Head again. We'll do a good chunk of damage to this Gardevoir. I guess it's a French Pokemon. We'll see in what he decides to go into. Probably, yeah, that's what I kind of figured, is he might go into the Steelix, as that's going to do... Oh my gosh, it's Rocky Helmet Steelix! Garchomp, you have been replaced. As he goes for the taunt there. But right now we can go straight for the Scald. He has no switch-ins. Honestly, not really switching because of the rain. We get the burn, which is very nice. I don't know what the item on this thing was. But now we can go straight into our Tornadus. Leaf Storm's going to do like 0. He goes for Giga Drain instead, which is probably the better of the 2 plays. And now we can U-turn out. Honestly, this is looking like a pretty easy game just to start us off. We can go into our Swampert here and actually get at least 1 kill. Or just finish off the game, to be honest. This is not going to outspeed. Waterfall will take this out. It's in the rain. I don't care if you're triple scarfed. As he goes into Steelix, I guess maybe sacking it off, getting off the Rocky Helmet damage. And now, I don't really see a Mon that he can go into. This thing doesn't even have a balloon, so Earthquake will go ahead and kill this. As he goes in and protects. Let's waterfall this thing because of sturdy. Yep, that's what I figured. And he gets up his rocks. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and waterfall again. I mean, he's kind of just wasting turns at this moment. If it was smart, he'd actually save this just because of Protect. But this game's looking like it's starting to wrap up here. He can go into his Howlucha, but I'm not going to let him set up with that thing. We can just go... Actually, we cannot go to our Skarmory right now. We can actually go into Tornadus, because Tornadus will take this hit pretty well, I think. No, he doesn't. Even Assault Vest. Yeah, that... Okay, for a moment it didn't show an item. Even Assault Vest, Tornadus cannot take that hit. Well, shoot. We don't really need this thing per se, so we can go ahead and just knock off. I know it's neutral damage. I just didn't want to switch into something right there. Now we can go in the Politoed and pretty much end this game. He's probably going to go for... He's probably just going to sit here and kill off the Politoed, which is fine. Which he actually can't do. Politoed is very, very bulky mon. Now he can go into his Howlucha or his Haxorus. It doesn't really matter which one he decides to go for. We're just going to Ice Beam this thing. He might try and set up substitutes. I'm not sure what he wants to do, or Swords Dance. He goes for the bulk up, but Ice Beam will take this thing out. I think even a Scald would have taken this thing out. Howlucha has very, very, very weak defenses. Now he goes into this. I'm just going to Encore into whatever he chooses to go for. He goes for the Dragon Claw. This is probably Scarfed, but now we can just go into Kingdra and click Outrage. This is going to be a good game. New game to my opponent. That's my mixed attacking Kingdra, and we're going to go ahead and cut away. As you can see, that was our first game. We got to win. We'll see how many wins we can get here. It's going to be the low part of the ladder, but I do want to get in a little bit of gameplay here, just so I have it available. This is a Tuesday, actually, middle of the day Tuesday. I wanted to get this available so that I had content to put up, just in case I didn't have time to record later. But this is obviously the very beginning of the suspect test. We're going to go ahead and look for another game here, and we'll be back once we find one. As we did get another one right away, just looking at his team, it's pretty standard and very, very threatening, to be honest. I definitely want to get up my rocks as soon as possible, which the Skarmory can do on anything on its team, to be honest. Yeah, nothing on his team really threatens this Skarmory. Even a Fire Blast from a Tyranitar here won't be doing a whole lot. I'm surprised he did lead with the Tyranitar, though I think Tyranitar might outslow the Politoed. We're probably just gonna exchange our rocks right here. I'm not worried about that. We do outspeed it, so that go ahead and shows us that this is gonna be a defensive T-Tar. I'm just gonna Iron Head here because I don't really lose anything by it. He goes into his Tornadus here, expecting the Heat Wave, where he will just die in this scenario. He got a crit. Oh my goodness. No, it was low roll. Come on. Okay, so I will take this double down if that's the case. If he stays in, he will die to the sand. I'm actually expecting the U-turn. So, because he doesn't want... Okay, he just go ahead and he switches right out to his Metagross. I would have taken that any day because Tornadus can be an issue to deal with just because it's so stupidly bulky. Now he goes into his Metagross. I'm not entirely sure what to expect from this thing. I should have led Swampert, is what I should have done. I guess that would have been threatened out by the Celebi. But it is nice to have our rocks up. I think I'm just going to roost off this first hit, see what he wants to go for. He has the Hammer Arm. That's fine. We can't keep roosting on this thing because he will be doing super effective damage eventually. As we're just going to go ahead and phase him out. He gets into his Celebi here. Not sure what this Celebi can do, but we can just roost on this thing. Skarmory is just the biggest, baddest wall in OU. His typing is great. He has pretty good speed, and he has good defenses in pretty much every stat. Spidest Skarmory is definitely a very useful mon. He's going to Baton Pass out. I don't really see a switch in. Maybe the Keldeo. The Metagross is his play of choice. I honestly don't have a way of dealing with this thing. But I think I'm going to go ahead and Whirlwind. Yeah, let's just Whirlwind. We lose nothing by it. We're just going to continue to phase around his team. We can't really touch this thing. We get the Excadrill, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and Stealth Rock on his Rapid Spin. I'm 100% expecting that. This Excadrill will not be doing much at all to us. He actually goes for the Rock Slide. Makes me really want to go into Swampert. We should. Let's go ahead and Roost. And now Whirlwind. Holy crap, this thing just got really scary. He does have Swords Dance. This is going to probably be a Life Orb hit coming our way. Does a good chunk because it is Life Orb. It would have been really, really crappy to get the flinch there, but we're going to be okay. He goes into his Keldeo. We can go into Latias. We lose nothing by it. He gets the burn turn 1, doesn't he? And that looks like Specs. Well, no, actually only did 16%, didn't it? We took the burn damage as well as rocks. I'm 100% expecting the Tyranitar to come in here, so we're going to go ahead. Okay, well, this is also a fine matchup. We can go ahead and... Honestly, we can't do a whole lot. But just in case he does want to stay in, we're going to go for the Earthquake, see if he wants to get off damage on this Swampert. If he runs Grass Knot on this thing, then he can go ahead and kill me, and then I might just forfeit. But if we can get off an Earthquake and kill this thing off, that would be awesome. Celebi is obviously his play of choice. He does stay in. He has Zen Headbutt instead. Do we flinch? No, we don't. We kill off the Metagross. Huge threat gone. That is awesome. That just opened a huge door for us. The Skarmory is pretty much free range at this moment. He goes into his Celebi here. We can just go into our Tornadus. Lose nothing by it. And... okay, so his rocker is the Tyranitar, so we might need to actually get rid of these rocks, because we can counter that T-Tar very easily. So I want to go ahead and U-turn. The Tyranitar does come in here. Good to note, because now we know we can go for Superpower on the next time that it comes in. But we can go into the Politoed now. He doesn't have a switch in for an Ice Beam. So that's what we're going to go for. Expecting the Celebi. Okay, so the Celebi does come out. The Ice Beam's going to hit it. It's a good chunk of damage. Not bad. Unfortunately, this thing does wall us pretty well. So we're going to go straight back out into our Tornadus. The Celebi's going to outspeed us too. We can't stay in and take a Giga Drain. That's not really an option here. He goes straight for it, which is probably a misplay, if any. And now he's got to go into that T-Tar, but I'm not going to play off of that. I just can just U-turn, because U-turn will kill it. It's quad damage to this thing, and Tyranitar is just taking damage every time it comes in. So this Tyranitar is going to be going down very soon. We can just go straight out to our Politoed and rinse and repeat. We can go ahead and... I don't want that Celebi getting health back, though we can just keep U-turning, so it doesn't really matter, does it? So we can just go ahead and Scald. He might stay in. He does stay in, expecting us to go for the Ice Beam, but it was a better play to go for Scald there. We do win the Weather War, so now our team's going to start running through him, I imagine, especially that Kingdra in the back. We'll do some good damage to this thing. Out comes the Keldeo. Latias is the switch in, but unfortunately... I think this is where we might just go ahead and sack the Skarmory off. Yeah, Skarmory's going to have to take a hit for the team because I want to save health on that Latias. He goes for the Secret Sword, actually. We can Roost. He was in the rain, so I figured he would go for the rain move. Secret Sword... Well, honestly, Latias can just Roost on this thing. And his rocker is gone, so we're going to actually... So's ours. Well, I think I prefer the rocks on my side. We're going to Roost right now, and then Healing Wish our Swampert. That is my play of choice. We're going to do it right now. He can't get off a spin. Yeah, because Swampert can clean up this game. I'm not entirely sure. He goes for the Iron Head there. That's fine. Swampert comes in now. I think 2 Earthquakes. Well, 2 Waterfalls are going to do more. Plus it hits everything on his team. That Celebi is going to come in here. No, it doesn't. He's going to sack up his Tornadus. Definitely the better play, because the Tornadus probably wasn't doing a whole lot more for him. We still have Politoed, though. Oh, my goodness. I can't risk this thing, I don't think. We can just go into Tornadus. There's no reason to. He went straight for the Giga Drain. We can just U-turn out. If Celebi stays in, he's dead. And we can just go ahead and get up momentum either way. Tornadus can be just so devastating to teams because he can come in on almost anything. And in comes the Extra Drill, that's fine. We're going to go with the Politoed, set up the rain again. And actually, I'm expecting... I mean, that Celebi's pretty much done for. So we're going to actually double the Tornadus, expecting the Earthquake. Ah! Caught him! Alright, so now we can Superpower and kill this thing off. Nice! Alright, so a bit of unnecessary double there. I wasn't sure if Politoed could live the hit, and I definitely did not want Tornadus taking on any necessary damage. The Secret Sword kill from here, let's find out. This game's pretty much wrapping up anyways. Goes for the Hydro Pump, we live it. Fire off the Hurricane, obviously it's going to hit in the rain, and that's going to be a good game to my opponent, Hydra. Definitely good game. We're just going to go for the U-turn, who cares? Doesn't really matter. So good game to my opponent. We're going to go ahead and edit out the rest of this video until we do get a following match. I don't know why that's so difficult to say, but we're going to go ahead and wait for the next match. Okay, so we did get our next game here, and, well, Zapdos is probably his leader choice, which, well, I guess Swampert completely walls that, so let's go ahead and get our Mega off, yeah. I'm not sure how much this Waterfall is going to do. Let's just go for it, figure out, because, I mean, unless he's running HP Grass, which is, I guess, always a possibility, but, you know, you see Defog, Roost, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Heat Wave, all more, Defog, I don't know if I said Defog already. All more viable, HP Ice as well, more viable uses, more standard uses for Zapdos. He goes for the Roost right off the bat, I guess. Okay, well, I think this thing will outspeed us, even though I'm not entirely sure. Let's just Waterfall, I'm not sure if I outspeed. I almost Earthquaked there, but this Vaporeon does not threaten me at all. I'm just going to Earthquake. Get 2 crits to start the game, don't I? Let's just Earthquake again, expecting a Wish right here. Yeah, he goes for it. Well, shoot. I don't want that Zapdos coming back in and getting his health back. Now we got an Earthquake. I'm sure he doesn't want to lose this Vaporeon either. He does. Yeah, he makes that play. Okay, so we have gauged our opponent. I think now he actually switches to that Vaporeon. I'm going to go ahead and Power Up Punch on this Zapdos because I'm not afraid of it in the slightest. He is just kind of switching around, maneuvering around my team. He does go out into that Vaporeon. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now we can go for the Earthquake. We don't have to predict it right now. If he brings back out the Zapdos, then we can go for Power Punch again. If he keeps playing this game, we will win this game in the long run. There's no way he can win this. He's probably just going to sack off the Vaporeon right here. Maybe a Scarf Chandelure right there. I'm not sure what he would go into, but something is going to die to the Swampert. I'm not going to play this game. We ain't playing no games. We will continue to Power Up Punch on that Zapdos until this Vaporeon is gone. I think he wants to keep that though because of Water Absorb. Water Absorb is so nice against my team, but he does stay in. I do get the kill. Out probably comes the Chandelure or the Porygon Z, I would imagine. Gudra and Donphan aren't going to do a whole lot to Swampert. We'll see what he decides to go into here. It is the Porygon Z. He has download ability. Oh boy. So, incoming Tri-Attack, correct? I know we can take one, so let's just kill this thing off. It's a threat. Alright, sweet. Probably Specs. We get the kill. That's perfect. That's a lot more important to me because we can always Healing Wish this thing back up with the Latias. And now it just looks like Kingdra is going to win. Kingdra just destroys this guy's team now. I might get rid of Draco Meteor and replace it with Ice Beam, to be honest. Expecting a Shadow Ball. Not a whole lot I can do. I'm just going to go into Tornadus. Because it is Assault Vested, and yeah, it is a Shadow Ball. I don't know what kind of damage that is, but we're going to knock off here. And figure out what his item is. We can also figure out if he outspeeds us here in a moment. But he does decide to switch out to his Gudra. We get rid of his Assault Vest, which is very nice. Now we can U-turn out. This Gudra is not threatening to me at all. It's just a Gudra, let's be real. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to go into my Skarmory. And Ice Beam did a lot. Holy crap. I want my rocks. I'm going to put them up because I want to get that Zapdos taken down a little bit. This is fine. He probably goes for Ice Beam again. Trying to think what the play of choice is here. We could go into Kingdra. I think actually Politoed is better. We can save this fodder. Politoed's going to come in here. He gets off the Dragon Pulse. That does a lot. Why does that do so much? He must be very well invested. I thought about going to Kingdra, but I didn't want to take a Dragon Pulse. That would have been a little too much damage. Let's see how much this Ice Beam does. Wow. Is Gudra just that good? I don't even want to risk this thing waking up. So we're going to go ahead and go into our Skarmory and roost off the damage. As he does decide to go ahead and switch out, we can keep roosting, though we don't need to. Let's just go into Kingdra. He's gonna defog. I'm almost positive. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's the play, but that is his play. As whatever. I can now Hydro Pump and I think kill this thing off. Something's dying this turn. Okay. Rather annoying as we miss the waterfall or the Hydro Pump in the rain. I'm not sure this kills now. Yeah, it doesn't. Go through the T-Bolt. That's fine. Now we can waterfall. It's safe. Oh boy. So who are we going to Healing Witch up is the question. We have two huge threats on our team. The waterfall is going to kill whatever. I guess Zapdos. Yeah, he's saving it, but this is going to kill off the Udra. As even though he is resisting that, this is a Life Orb in the rain hit from a Kingdra. Kingdra doesn't have very good attack. I think he's 90 base, isn't he? Isn't he just 90 base all the way around? Where is it? I called this Team Rain Unpolished because I didn't think it was a very good team, but it actually does. Okay, so it's basically 95 all around. I should know that, shouldn't I? Well, let's sack off Skarmory. That's fine. As, dude, Skarmory's a tank. But we are gonna sack it off. I don't see a reason to keep it. We're gonna go into Politoed and now go Latios. No, we can go Tornadus here. Fire off some Hurricanes. Let's knock off. No, let's Hurricane. Let's knock off. I'd prefer to knock off here. I'm just curious to see what this guy's item was. Let's see what he had. I think he just stays in. Okay, so he does switch out to the Dawn Fan. His Expert Belt is gone. Oh my goodness, Expert Belt. That could be scary, right? Let's just Hurricane. He goes for the Ice Shard. That's not doing a whole lot, to be honest. Hurricane, Confusion, no. Okay, so you know what? This Politoed does outspeed the Dawn Fan, so we can go into it. Either way, if he goes... Alright, so he doesn't predict that. We can go and Scald here. That's fine. We got our health back with the Tornadus. Yeah, I knew we'd outspeed that thing. Dawn Fan is just not fast at all. It's just so slow. So our plays have been pretty immaculate, if I might say. He goes into Chandelure now. Still want to save this thing. Let's go into Tornadus. I want to know your item. Wow, why did that do so much less? No, I guess that's what it was doing the whole time, wasn't it? Now we can knock off. He is Scarfed, in fact. That was the reveal. And now we can Hurricane and finish this game off. So we're going to go ahead and shoot a good game to our opponent. 30 turns was actually not that bad. I mean, I think that's kind of long just given that my team is pretty offensively based. This thing still has its leftovers, so knockoff will kill. So good game. Definitely a good game there. We're at 24 minutes. We can get one more. And we're going to go ahead and wait for the next battle. Okay, so we got into our next game. It's against XO Luisa. Maybe this might be a girl. Kisses Luisa. Probably a girl. Girl! Just kidding. So he's probably going to lead something that counters the Politoed, correct? You know, I can really see him leading Ferrothorn here. He might lead with the Manaphy. So I'm going to go with Swampert. He goes in Diancie. We're both going to get our Megas off here. I can live a hit for sure. Not worried about it at all. We're going to Earthquake. He might go into Ferrothorn here, and that's why I'm Earthquaking. He does stay in. Protects, that's fine. Just a little bit of scouting done here. I could have gone Politoed, honestly, and just killed this thing turn 1. Yeah, we're just going to save Earthquake, right? And it's safe. Who would he go into? Latias, or would he go into Ferrothorn? Because he's not staying... Let's just Earthquake. Ferrothorn? No, he does go Latias. He makes that play. That's kind of what I figured he was going for. But now we go into our Tornadus, which is fine. I didn't want to take Rocky crap from the Ferrothorn. Now we can U-turn out. He's probably not going to stay in. Yeah, I think this is fine. He goes into his Porygon 2, which I don't agree with at all. He did trace my regenerator, but I wanted to go for the knockoff there, so I definitely do not agree with that play. What is the play of choice here? Let us... I want to get up rocks, but whatever. Skarmory. We can catch that the Antsy with the Iron Head too. Looking forward to that. Let us go into Politoed. As Scald should do a good chunk. I'm assuming this is defensive because U-turn only did 7%. We get a burn, which is nice. He Thunder Waves us, which is really annoying. And now we can Encore him. That's half the reason... Okay, that's fine. It's half the reason why I went into Politoed, because if you want to go for like Recover and crap like that, then I could go for the Encore. Let's go to Skarmory, expecting the rocks here, as he does set them up. We can go ahead and set up our own rocks. If he goes into Diancie, we can kill that thing off. Not worried about it at all. Do I have taunt? No, I don't. He stays in. That's fine. He goes for the Leech Seed, which is annoying. Obviously, Ferrothorn being an issue to this team. That's why we rock Superpower. Too bad we don't have taunt. We really could use taunt, couldn't we? Let's just Whirlwind. Not what I wanted to get. Let's go into a Tornadus. I think he stays in. Oh my gosh. This is annoying. Freaking Ferrothorn and Porygon 2 core. Fighting types just destroy this guy's team, don't they? Okay, we're knocking this thing off right now. That's enough. That's enough of that. I'm done with this Porygon 2. Yeah. Alright, so the Eviolite's gone. Much easier to deal with now. And I'm going to U-turn out. Going into Politoed probably. Goes into Ferrothorn. No, I'm not going to Politoed. What are the chances that you run Power Whip? Let's find out. Either way, I want to deal with this thing. I'm assuming he doesn't run Power Whip. Let's Power Up Punch. Okay, so Superpower would have killed. He had Seed Bomb instead. Okay. This thing is so annoying. You know what? I don't even want to play this anymore. I really don't. I don't. This thing's obnoxious. Hurricane is doing 0 because this is Spidef. Ferrothorn. Let's see if Superpower kills. Please kill. If we can kill this off, then we have a chance. He actually goes into Diancie, in which I was paralyzed. So, we're actually going to go into Politoed, and then follow that up with Skarmory, and then Iron Head this thing. That is really annoying that I just lost my Swampert. Why do I get the special attack? Oh, special attack. I was thinking Spit F drop. Okay, now we have to Roost. Damn it. Why do you have Protect? I don't think I can win this, and I don't feel like playing this out. I really don't. Especially against freaking Spidef Ferrothorn. Okay, so there's something to note. Spidef Ferrothorn destroys this team. Let's Whirlwind. Roost. Because we can. Sorry about this very stally game. It's not my fault. He's running a freaking Porygon 2. That's not going to kill. Yeah. We can continue to Roost off this damage. If I had Taunt on my Skarmory, this would be so much easier. Ah, thank you. I'm going to put up my rocks again. Go into Diancie. Make that play. Make the unnecessary play. Okay. Goes back out into the problem. Let's... Oh my goodness. I don't think Superpower might have killed. given that... How much does Power Up Punch? 40 base? And Power Up Punch did 28? How much was he at? I don't really remember. Either way, yeah, Super Power would have destroyed it. This is my fault. 100% my fault. I should have superpowered. Okay. Let us go to Politoed as he leech seeds. Let's go Tornadus and Hurricane. This is like the most roundabout way of trying to deal with this thing. Let us Hurricane. Does nothing. Confuse! Why can't I get a confusion? It's annoying. Knock off its leftovers as he kills us. Great. Okay. Why do I have nothing for this? Trying to think. Let's get one more. We're only at 32 minutes. Okay, so we do get a team here. As you can see, like that game really just got rid of my spirit. No more spirit over here, eh? Okay, so just looking at his team, let's lead Swampert, right? No. Who's he leading with? Gyarados? I think Politoed's actually fine. He leads with a Sylveon. Let's see if this thing is in fact Specs. I am expecting it. Hyper Voice does nothing. Maybe not Specs then. I think Hyper Voice does a little bit more. Maybe? I'm not sure. Any elate moves like Pixelate, Aerialate, Refrigerate, you know, all those moves do tons and tons because of the 1.3 plus stab. You get 1.3 and stab. Alright, this thing's getting annoying. We have to Iron Head this right now. Get off some damage. Shadow Ball's doing too much now. It's going to be doing around 40%. He goes for the Iron. Okay, sweet. Does he let this thing die? I don't think so. We're going to Roost. I'm expecting the slow bro. We lose nothing by the Roost. Yeah. The Big Pink Menace. Big Pink Menace. I think that's going to be the name of this video. Freaking slow bro, man. Okay, so he goes for the Scald. Freaking annoying. Let's just Hurricane, right? No, let's knock off. See if this thing is in fact his Mega. It is, turns out. He goes for the Psyshock here. Now we can Hurricane. I was expecting the Heatran to come in. Why does that do nothing? Hit yourself. Thank you. How much does knockoff do? Not enough. Let's U-turn. It's got to come in here, right? Heatran? Heatran, you coming in? He joins the... No, he doesn't. This is set up Gyarados because we did not see an Intimidate, so it's Moxie. Moxie. Which means we can, in fact, do nothing to this thing, eh? Yeah, this team is definitely unpolished because there are a lot of mons that just destroy me. I need something other than Kingdra, I think. I don't know. I like the mixed Kingdra. So nice. Let's go into Politoed and Toxic. And Toxic. I want to Encore, but we're gonna Toxic. Maybe if I ran... Yeah, there it is. The setup I missed. Let's Encore. Because now I'm... Oh, no, sorry. It was a Lumberry. Okay, so we Encored it into the Waterfall, which is good. As Kingdra Quad resists that. As you can see. Now we're going to drop a hot one, right? Yeah, let's Draco Meteor here. Should kill. Yeah, it does. Alright, so we got rid of the threat in a half. Good job, Kingdra. Taking that Waterfall in the rain. Like a champ. Not sure what he wants to go into here. He doesn't know that I'm mixed, so he... No, he wouldn't go Heatran. I wanted to go Heatran, but he No, he might go Halucha. That's a very real possibility, in which case we are going to outrage. Why is this the play? Like he chose the... As you can see, I didn't even advertise my channel, did I? Might mention to him after this. Fuck you, Casa Enigma! You don't make the offensive play, you make the fucking mid-ground defensive play and go into your slow bro. You fucking twat! Alright, I feel better. You're going to Latias. Why is that the play? He just wanted fucking health. What a twat. Ugh. Actually, it could be Assault Vested Slow Bro, and this could be his Mega. Why does he have so many potential Megas? Goes for the knockoff. That's banded damage for sure. I don't mind losing my Shed Shell. Obviously, he has no Magnezone on this team, which does prove this thing to be a big issue. Because he just is content with going for knockoff. So we're going to Roost Top to full health. Don't have a reason not to. Goes into this thing. This thing. Kingdra walls it. So that's what we're going to do. Earth Power. Just kidding. That's Specs damage. That has to be Specs. That's choice of some sorts. Fuck you. Running Specs U-turn, I think. Let's U-turn. Let's just keep momentum on our side as he goes into his fucking slow bro. It's gotta be his Mega, right? I'm going into Swampert. I don't care if he burns me. I have Healing Wish. I want this slow bro dead. Freaking crit the slow bro. Don't Mega. Don't Mega. You don't want to. He Mega'd. Okay. Whatever. He's gonna slack off. Go to Politoed though. And Toxic. No, we can Encore. No, he's gonna switch out for sure, but we can Encore. Ah, okay, you're bad. Now we can Toxic. Now let's Scald. He's gonna switch out for sure. It's not like it matters. Went for game right there. Fuck you, dude. As we Scald, this should do a ton of damage. He revealed Knockout, so I highly, highly doubt Pursuit. We're just going to straight into our Skarmory. Don't have a reason not to. We run Encore for a reason. Fuck you, dude. And now your Scissor's dead, so you can have fun with that. Not afraid of this thing, actually. Especially in the rain. We can go with the Tornadoes here. That's fine. We have the Assault Vest. Eruption still does a lot, doesn't it? But that's Specs for sure. We're gonna Hurricane. Confuse. Yes. Hit yourself. Yes! This is freaking vengeance for running such an annoying mon like Slowbro. We're gonna continue this because he's just hitting himself and he's stuck in Eruption, so we don't have a reason to switch out. And that's enough to kill anyways. So now his Scissor's dead. His Sylveon's pretty well useless. He can go to Hawlucha here, actually. Hawlucha would be a play. No, he hasn't decided to actually try and make an offensive play yet. He goes into the Sylveon instead. And we have the counter in Skarmory. So, I mean, he honestly could have potentially won this game if he went to Hawlucha right there, because I kind of had to U-turn out. Why is he getting Spadef drops? Go fuck yourself. I'm just going to Iron Head this thing. I'm going to kill it right now. I don't care. I don't care. Go into Slowbro. You twat. If it comes down to it, Politoed beats Slowbro, so... Because of Toxic. Iron Head kills that thing off. Nice. You can go to Hawlucha now, but we're going to Whirlwind that thing because it's a Hawlucha. And we're not going to let it Swords Dance. That would be bad. He makes the shitty play of going to Slowbro. This guy's a fucking twat. How much does that earthquake do, by the way? It's good to note. Let's see. How much did that do? 28%. That's a mega swampert, dude. Come on. Let's go in the Latias. We can actually, he left. Okay. We'll go ahead and see if we did in fact win this game. You're not gonna have to watch the timer countdown. Okay, so we are back here, and we did actually get a timeout, so we're going to get another win here to wrap up our video. Sorry about the Skype sounds in the background if you are hearing that. If not, then just ignore what I just said. So we go 5-1 today. What did we lose? We lost because of a Ferrothorn. But this was a unpolished train team. As the name does suggest, it does have its weaknesses, but you know what? It got us 5 wins, so I'm not worried about it. It's just for fun, and honestly, like, I probably won't be messing around with it too much. It does enough work on its own. It wins enough games. But if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and show me the love. I appreciate it greatly. You always hear me say that, but I actually do. Any feedback that I get, I really do enjoy, because it makes me feel not insane for just talking at a microphone and getting no responses. I'm just kidding. But anyways, we're going to end this video. It was fun. This was the OU laddering series. Obviously, we're now on the OU suspect ladder, unfortunately. We lost our ability to go ahead and... We were going to go for number 1 over here. Whatever, I'm rambling. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. This has been fun. This is Trep. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.